Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for the week of October 10th, not September. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com. We've added some new readers onto the site, and we've also updated the sign section. So if you click on your sign, Sagittarius, under where it says signs, you will actually see the appropriate videos for your sign, as opposed to seeing nothing or seeing something different. So we've updated a lot of that, added a bunch of people. Definitely support those people. If you find somebody new that you like, definitely subscribe and of course share their videos and all that other good stuff. But let's see here what's going on for you this week. Let's see here. You show up, which is nice as always. I think you show up in your readings quite frequently, so that is always good. But let's see here. You start off with the Ten of Spades. So maybe coming off of last week, maybe you had some worries or you have some concerns and things like that. Or maybe you've had some difficult things happen to you. This is a card of worries and grief and all of this other stuff. And probably, like I said, coming off of last week or a recent time that there could be some issues. This can also represent health issues, problems with health. And it can also represent actually receiving bad news about something or unwelcome news and things like that. The good news about the card, I would say, is that it is a card that represents transformation. So you could be transforming past that news. There could be a lot of fear around that news as well. But you also have the Four of Spades in your reading, and Four of Spades represents recovery. So you could actually be recovering from that news if you did receive bad news, or if there have been health issues or anything like that. It does look like there could be a quick turnaround for you, so I wouldn't worry too much about that as well. And some of you, I feel like, maybe have actually like failed at something or something didn't work out, but you have the Six of Hearts, so it looks like you're going to quickly turn around and start something new. Six of Hearts is a great card. It represents a time where you can finally put energy into things that haven't worked out in the past, and they could totally work out differently now in the future and work out much better than you could have ever imagined. So it's a great time to put energy into things that maybe haven't worked out in the past. Like I said, businesses, jobs, job ideas, business ideas, relationships even, and things like that. It is a card that does ask you to trust your intuition very deeply this week as well. This is a card where we can feel things in our heart or in our gut, as people say, about people that we meet. And it's a card of needing to be careful around people who are not maybe truthful or not 100% honest with who they are. So be careful of anybody that doesn't seem like you can trust them this week with this card. Next, again, you show up. Jack of Clubs here. Very good whenever you show up as your own sign. Puts you in a position of strength, position of power. Allows you to get what you want from the week. Jack of Clubs is also a very open and honest sign, so it does say that you'll probably be very open and honest with people this week, which is nice, and you will probably receive that in return as well. So if you need to find things out or anything like that, that's a great thing for you. It's also a great card of trust and also support. So you could be receiving a lot of support with this card. You could be receiving a lot of support from friends and family, mostly the people who are really close to you, which is always nice. And it's also a card that, some card reading systems, they call it like the champion or something along those lines. So it could represent like a friend coming in, like saving the day for you or something in some way, shape, or form. Don't get too caught up on the Jack thing. It could be male or female. I don't attach sex to the cards. Next, you have the Ten of Clubs. Tens represent fortune after difficulty, so good things happening to you after a difficult period of time, of course. This is a card of travel, planning on traveling long distance, traveling for business, mostly traveling on a plane, something along those lines. A great card of happiness and a great card of luck and better luck coming in for you. A lot of the old school card reading systems and things like that consider this card to be very fortunate and very good for luck. Not as in gambling, so no gambling. People ask me every week, am I going to win at gambling? I will always say no matter what the cards say. Gambling is just purely speculative. This is a card of good luck coming in for new beginnings. So any new beginnings in your life could have a little extra element of luck here. Next, you have the Four of Spades. Again, recovery. This is a card of recovery and recovering from something. It is also a card that can represent you building more comfort in your life and looking to become more comfortable in your life and finding ways to do that, whatever that means. More money, more people, a better relationship. You could be looking at all sorts of ways of doing that. It is also a card of like meditation, kind of like the Four of Swords in the Tarot, a card of like meditation, relaxation, and needing to kind of like avoid stress. So make sure to, do that this week. And finally, you have the Ace of Diamonds. Great card for, again, new beginnings, starting new things, starting new businesses, anything involving money. It's a great card for money. And it is also a card of messages coming to you and paying attention to the people around you. With that Jack of Clubs, again, you could have somebody who could have like a really important message for you that could really help you out. So trust them. And especially with the Jack of Clubs, sometimes it could represent somebody who's younger than us coming to tell us something. And, sometimes we don't always listen to people who are younger than us. We automatically assume they don't know what they're talking about. But I would say listen to what people have to say. You never know. It could be profitable for you this week. But it looks like a great week. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.